Oh, I'm so ready to phone this in today. Huh, that was cool. It went from like right to left in my ears. WTIQ, everyone. I'm gonna be playing Delta Loop. It's by... Darn, why couldn't you have had a... Oh, no wait. That's probably not it, but I'm gonna put it up on screen. Let's start the game here. I'm gonna show you. This is like a asteroid kind of shooter thing. I've already tried it on normal, so I'm gonna try it on very hard this time. Yeah, the author sent me a copy of the game, and I don't pass up free stuff very often, so... from what I've seen of the game, it is pretty cool in a few different aspects. These little yellow things, or gold or whatever, they kind of remind me of Ratchet and Clank. If anyone's ever played that, you go around with like some kind of cat kind of guy and a robot, and you beat up things, and when you beat them up, they drop like bolts. And the sound they made whenever you like defeated an enemy and like picked him up, it was so cool to me. It's like that sound from Spyro the Dragon whenever you picked up gems. It's like so appealing. Makes you feel good. It's like, yeah, I got more stuff, even though it's not real. Whoops, where am I? As for the challenge of the game, I don't really find it that hard. Even though, like, I'm probably gonna get the poop kicked out of me, and I don't know why it says NA over there. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what makes it tough. Before I had health in the normal mode, apparently I don't have any in this one. Or a shield for that matter. Well, shields are for wusses anyways. Whee! What I feel this game needs is, I'm trying to put it into words. Like, you see how all these enemies are just charging forward mindlessly. I want some enemies that are more strategic. Like, the farther ahead you get, the more smarter the enemies get. Like, enemies that don't, like, if there's, like, 10 of them, they'll, like, go to the sides, and 5 come at you from one direction, another 5 from the other. And if you kill one, they suddenly change their plan up, and they have to do it a different way in order to, you know, corner you. And that would definitely be extremely bad in this case for me, since I only have one hit before I get killed. And these little upgradable, collectible things, I wish they'd stay around just a second longer. Oh, darn it! I'm not gonna last long, am I? Yeah, I know that I say, like, oh, this is not that hard, and then I get killed, but really, it's not that hard in a game to overwhelm someone with enemies. Really, I could probably design a game myself that does that, and I don't mean to, like, sound condescending or offer or anyone else's game, because I've never made a game in my life. But, I have helped beta test, and I do know some things about design. Though I don't know anything about programming. And much like the people that advise you at the stock market, they don't know as much as they claim to. Much as myself. I'll say that probably isn't a good idea to put in, and then everyone will be like, oh, that's so good! Why? How'd you think of that? That's so good! I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for undermining my opinion, but no, I'm just kidding. I kind of like this. I'm playing this with a trackpad, so if it looks like my aim stinks, then yeah, it does. I definitely, if I had the chance, I'd definitely like to mess with this, like get a sandbox going. Oh, okay. I'd love the option to be able to add and subtract things from like this first level and then see what works and see what is appealing to me. Because from my own experience, what is it? Scores I have no interest in, almost none, because anyone who is determined enough can beat a score. Let's see. Okay, that'll upgrade my laser thingy. And later, I'm gonna be getting this, my collector bot. He collects all those gold things for me, so I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, I'd love to experiment with, like, overheating in this game. Different enemy styles. Like, he has an enemy in this that has a shield. Whoops. Well, that's it for me. Hey, 3 silvers. I'm gonna try it on very easy. Not sure how much... you know what? Yeah, let's try that. Not sure how much easier you can get, though. Okay, that's easy. All you have to do is just look at the ship wrong and it explodes. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't give you much in upgrades, though. Which is a good choice. It makes people... It gives you cons and pros for picking different game types. I do kind of like the music, though. Okay, what I was saying before, he has a character that has a shield in this, and after a few hits you can probably destroy it, but what if you had one that had a shield but you couldn't destroy it? You'd have to somehow, like, circle around him and destroy him, which sounds cool to me. Or if you had to, like, use this scrolling screen kind of thing, like this. Whoops. To kind of, like, circumvent the shield and hurry up and go, boom! But I do love their, like, expressions, like, we've got him cornered, sir. Whoa, how'd he do that? Oh, you can do some pretty cool, I say pretty cool a lot, don't I? You can do some pretty cool, extra damage with these things up here. Just gotta right-click. Yeah, they have like a plasma cloud thing that reminds me so much of Ratchet and Clank that, yeah, people have no idea how much that game has actually influenced me. Both in probably my preferences in gaming types and for collecting things, as well as my own name, like Plasma Rift. That came from my fascination with plasma in the Ratchet and Clank universe. Wave 3? I'm not breaking a sweat. Other ideas for enemies. Enemies that race through here like voom, making you have to like sidestep them. Thinking of more ideas. Hold on. So far this game is pretty enjoyable, though these really aren't my style, so that could be why I'm kind of like harsh on it. And this is pretty cool. This also reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. You had a reflector gun in that one. Though it didn't run out. I guess I could just stand here and shoot them. But then I wouldn't be able to get the stuff. Enemy is retreating, hurry up. Yes, murder them so they can't go back to their friends and family. Yeah, don't really understand that. I mean, aren't I just defending myself? Or am I conducting an invasion? Yeah, and am I just, like, harming innocent civilians? Like, this is, like, a bank truck heading to, like, a space bank, and it's just, I'm stealing other people's money. Then when they get there, it's like, what happened? Oh, this guy shot us and, like, took a lot of the money. Well, then you guys are going to jail. You were liable for that. No, I have 3 kids to feed. And my wife's sick. Nah, too bad. Nope, you're going to jail. It's like, oh no. That'd be a good thing to put in the story. Offer, put that in. Maybe just a few more minutes. A few more. That's actually a pretty good score. No death. Oh, that explains it. Okay. Collect more than blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's pretty good. I'd suggest not making those available for the easy run-through or normal run-through because it's pretty easy to get through the game without dying. Offering that for when you only have 1 hit, then that would be an accomplishment. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna get the laser upgrade and go to town. Alright, watch the chain gun. Feel like I'm manning something from World War II. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, this game needs more techno music. It needs a robot singing the lyrics as well. Oh, you've got to get down and funky. Beep bop boop beep 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 bop beep bop. Huh. Has anyone ever done like a robot doing like a jazz number like Scatman John? Like skip a bop bop beep beep bop bop beep bop beep bop beep bop bop bop. I think that would be cool. Actually, now I'm probably gonna do that. Luckily, very few people watch this channel, so probably no one will steal that idea. At least not for a few years. There we go. So I've got time. I also have giant rockets. Yeah, putting in guys that shoot, that's not new, but it's definitely a good idea. Add something new to the game. But I don't like it when authors think, hey, I'm gonna put in these really cool features near the end of the game. Like, I want to see cool features like right now, because you want to get the person hooked as soon as they start playing the game. Because a demo is basically saying, trying to get people interested, so give them as much as you can. Though, don't give them the entire game, because that would mean it's not a demo anymore. Yeah, but here I am trying to direct someone who's actually made a successful game about game design. My first game, I have an idea for it. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's going to involve squares. It's also going to involve it scrolling across the screen and killing other squares. Use your imagination. It's much more epic in my head than I give it credit for. Or, yeah, than I probably think it is. But man, I stink at English. Okay. I'm trying to think of something else that would make this game cooler. Huh. Maybe a different sound for every time you blow up a ship, like 20 different sounds. Like, maybe you'll get like a scream that like, ah! And then you have the pew, pew, pew. Then you'll have the and then you'll have like this, like, that's just 4 off the top of my head, but like you can go into silly stuff like a dog barking or a or meow, or like a woman screaming like ah. Up, come on, get it. Come here, I'm gonna rob you. This is a stick up. This is a space up. Okay, you're dead. But you can check out this game on Steam. I believe he's... yeah, that's about it. I was gonna say some other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't have much information to provide. Oh man, I have a lot of that reflector stuff. Why aren't I using that? Oh, darn it, I missed my chance. Darn, now I can't send those bank-driving people to jail. Saver. Room cleaner. All survivors decimated. That's horrible. That makes it sound like I'm just like a planet-killing monster. Yes, you've killed everyone. Good job. Here's more points. Darn it. Did they see? Oh wait, I can afford it. I was like, wow, they raised the price on me. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate this, and then that'll be the end of this episode. Ooh. I did notice this before, but look at the purple stars in the background and how they move. But I love my robot. I love him so much. He picks up all of my cash, so I don't lose any. Yeah, a lot of games, I have no idea how well a upgrade is gonna be until I get it. Like, this upgrade here, he could have just like slowly drove over like this and picked up like 1 or 2. But he does a really good job. And some games have been like that. I get an upgrade, it's like, wow, this is gonna be pretty cool. I can do stuff now, and then it like does absolutely nothing for me. Or there happens to be like a limit that wasn't said before you bought it. I mean, if they were trying to sell the game with that in mind, then yeah, sure, exaggerate. But when you're in the game, I'd like a full, detailed information on what I'm buying. Unless you're practicing to be a marketer, then good job, you did it. Oh, Plasma Cloud. Yes, I get to show you my favorite one. Oh, that's not it. That's it. Yeah, a lot of these weapons are pretty cool. Like this one right here, if you can time it right, you can get a lot of enemies dead. That and the rocket one require strategy, as well as the reflector. Machine gun, not as much, though. So back to the reflector. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, so, what is it? Yeah. Guns like that and weapons that require like strategy to use efficiently, that's the kind of stuff I love. I may not use it for that because I'm more of a gamer that just wants to get through the game and not bother with stuff like that, but I think a lot of other people love that kind of stuff. Whoops. It allows people, if they want to get a high score, they can get a high score. And back to that, I think the part of the reason why that's fallen out of style, the trying to achieve a high score, is because people want the game to throw challenge in front of you instead of having to find it for themselves. Now, if a person wants to look for extra challenges, then they will, but as it stands, they don't want to have to go look for it. That kind of defeats the purpose of the entire game, as it's meant there to entertain you and challenge you. So if the game's already challenging and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take it to the next level. I'm going to get through the entire game without dying. Or I'm going to steal all artifacts on one run. I'm speaking in general now. Or I'm going to get through this entire zombie game with just a bat. I'm going to beat in all their brains. Well, that's the end of this episode of Indie Quest. Please check out the author's game yourself, and he may have made some other games, and it might be a she for all I know, so forget I said the word he. But, okay, I'm dead. There we go. For a second I thought that said sex volume. Gonna make that all the way up there. Okay, check out the offer stuff like I said, and tell your friends about the game, and thanks for watching, everyone.